Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I want to discuss some comments Holland made recently towards Lil Nas X. So on December 1st, Holland shared this video on Twitter.
3 days ago, I met Lil Nas X. He said hi.
You wanted to
Yeah, just caught. But I wanna, I really want to sex with him and with him say hello. But he's so busy. 릴 나스 X가 저한테 머리 멋있다고 해줬고 저는 키스해주세요 뭐 그랬던 것 같아요. please kiss me, but no.
I've seen so many people calling this interaction cute, with some of my mutuals retweeting and saying, yes, shoot your shoot. Whereas for me, I thought his comments about how he wants to have sex with Lil Nas X super gross because they're akin, keyword here, akin to sexual harassment. Now, before we start, what does that word mean? Sexual harassment includes unwanted sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual labor. So talking about people's body parts or how they're like in sex. Here are some examples.
Here.
Yes.
I've watched you since I'm a little girl.
Okay, that's, what am I, 50? What are you talking about?
I'm kidding.
That's very nice. Now, let me, we have to...
You watched him since you was a B cup.
Yeah. Not really.
Well, okay.
Your coat. You do have a big chest. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't touch it. I like it. And believe me, there's no greater man on this planet than me. And if I tell you, yeah, if I tell you your chest is attractive, you keep it. All right. Did you breastfeed your son? Oh, that must have been unbelievable.
That wasn't unbelievable. I was like 19.
You must have had so much milk, right?
Oh my God.
How much milk? Can you imagine how much milk was going
No
on?
respect here.
Like, oh, come on. I'm respecting you all over the place. I would love to feed from you. If you don't want to go out with me, then at least let me feed from your chest.
I'm not pregnant now.
Oh, that can be arranged.
Now, you can see from these examples why sexual harassment is problematic because it's dehumanizing, as you're objectifying and sexing the person without their consent. Basically, we are not treating them with respect or dignity. This conversation of sexual harassment has really sparked because of the Me Too movement, with numerous women discussing their experience with it. Because of how instrumental the Me Too movement is, we are now ingrained to recognize sexual harassment instantly, but only when it happens to women. How come when males are subjected to sexual harassment, no one bats an eye? How is Holland's comment so different from the comments made towards Sofia Vergara? Before people defend Holland saying that it's just innocent flirting, well, there's a difference between complimenting someone versus painting them in a sexual light. Him saying that Lil Nas X was cute was perfectly fine. He didn't have to objectify him in the process. Now, I want to be clear, I'm not saying to cancel Holland because, to be honest, I think sexualization towards male idols is very normalized to the point I think a lot of us don't even recognize it. Like the fact that I have to make a video explaining why Holland's comments are problematic just so shows you how desensitized we are. It's those types of things, it just doesn't hit you in the head right away that it's wrong until someone points it up front. So I hope Holland just learns from this incident and not how to make these types of comments because of its harmful effects on men. Now, I want to clarify Lil Nas X did like the video, and since sexual harassment refers to unwanted advancements, technically Holland didn't say harassment. So I know this is why I said akin earlier because I meant that it was similar but wasn't equivalent to. However, my main problem with this whole issue that prior to Lil Nas X liking the video, a lot of K-pop fans condone and encourage Holland. Unfortunately, sexual harassment against men is extremely normalized to the point that whenever a man voices that he's harassed, he's either laughed at or is emasculated. There was a YouTuber, Blair White, who stated that when one of her male classmates voiced that he was physically assaulted by an ex-girlfriend, everyone in his class laughed at him instead of sympathizing him for sharing such a vulnerable moment. When Terry Crews came out saying that he was SA'd at a Hollywood party, so many people like 50 Cent mocked his masculinity. It's so bad that a lot of men don't even report that they've been sexually harassed. So if you're part of this culture that's so strict on protecting women, then you have to protect men as well. And that also means that we have to hold men and women accountable when they hurt men. So recently my friend Blossom Inc., who makes a lot of great commentary videos, definitely subscribe to her channel, posted this about this issue on her IG story, and her opinion pretty much aligns with mine. However, the last paragraph really stood out. You guys are taking this agenda too far. Your minority card won't protect you from the S word you do. And I was really intrigued by her point that Holland wasn't held accountable because he was gay, as we're prescribed to this notion that a minority group cannot be problematic. I didn't really agree with this perspective until I came across this Reddit post called "Gay Men Get Away with Too Much SH." In the comments, someone voiced that they were SH by a gay person but was scared that if they spoke out, they may be deemed as homophobic. Another person replied stating, "I wonder if he did that because he knows he's a protected class and can get away with it. While 30 years ago, he would get so much S word kicked out of him in the back alley." It did get me thinking that because we work so hard on equality in the hopes of protecting certain groups, we forget that those certain groups can perpetuate toxicity themselves. By the way, I want to make it clear, I'm not villainizing gay people, as I do know in some places they're not really protected well, as you can actually fire someone for their sexuality. I just want to highlight that there is a double standard I often see between protective versus non-protective groups. Also, going slightly off the script, but I just realized that Holland does have a boyfriend. Like, that is so nasty. Why are you publicly flirting with someone else when you're in a relationship? That is so disrespectful. I am side-eyeing him so hard right now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something. If you really want to learn more about this topic, I have a video on how the word section is misused in K-pop, so please check it out. Also, if you disagree with me, that's totally okay. I think hearing other people's opinions are so important because we can learn from each other and then form a more logical and well-versed opinion. Just please be respectful in the comments. I love you all so much, but bye.
Thank you.